So you want to do awesome at the IELTS. You'll need to understand something about the test and gather some resource that will help you do your very best. However, before we can even begin thinking about those specific parts, we need to visualize how we're going to fight for this goal. I always suggest that my students, if they're planning on studying in Australia, they download a picture of the Sydney Opera House, or in London, the Tower Bridge, or whatever represents your success. Post that somewhere where you can see it. You want to remember that in that 20 minutes before the exam, discipline yourself to only think positive thoughts, such as, I'm going to do my very best. I'm going to fight for my goal. Even Kobe Bryant said that he had self-doubts. Instead of fighting them, you just embrace them. And then you go on and do your very best at this exam. As we begin part one, there are a couple of things that we really need to pay attention to. One is your answer length. Even people who have pretty good English sometimes don't get the scores they deserved because their answers are not the right length. You want an answer that's about from 20 to 30 seconds. Now, even simple questions such as, is your hometown big or small, should be 20 to 30 seconds. Your spontaneous answers are never going to be deep, well thought out answers. You want to keep them shallow. You just want to practice the skill of taking whatever comes into your mind and just spitting it out so that we don't have those long silences. If you think too deeply, you're going to start stammering and have much more silence than you need to. You look up the ceiling and you start to try to reach for your words. Don't think about your answers, speak your answer. It's important to remember that the brain never can be empty for more than a couple of seconds. So if you focus on what comes into your mind, that blank spot will turn into words. Just speak out those words. Your mind always wants to stay on what you're speaking right now, not think about the mistake you made a moment ago. It's okay to stray off topic and come back and talk about this thing and that thing. That's a normal process of conversation. Some people try too hard to answer that particular question. Just let whatever comes out come out in a fluent flow of words without silences, and that's going to sound like you're able to speak English. Whereas if you are getting stuck and groping for words and stammering, it sounds like your English isn't very good.